disturbing passage. Deep within the heart of the ancient forest, where sunlight struggled to pierce the thick canopy, stood an abandoned mansion known as Blackwood Manor. It loomed over the landscape like a specter of the past, its weathered facade hiding secrets untold. Rumors of the mansion being haunted had circulated through the nearby village for generations, but few dared to venture close. Those who did spoke of strange whispers in the wind and ghostly apparitions that danced in the moonlight. One moonless night, a group of adventurous friends decided to challenge the legends. Sarah, Michael, Emma, and Jake were drawn to the mystery that surrounded Blackwood Manor. Armed with flashlights and nervous laughter, they approached the decaying structure. The front door creaked open reluctantly, as if the mansion itself hesitated to welcome intruders. The air inside was stale, carrying a musty scent of abandonment. The group navigated through the dark hallways, their flashlights casting eerie shadows on the peeling wallpaper. As they explored, Sarah discovered a staircase leading to the upper floors. Against the protests of her friends, she climbed the creaking steps, driven by an inexplicable force. The others reluctantly followed, their anxiety growing with each step. On the second floor, the air turned colder. The friends felt an unseen presence, and their breaths materialized in front of them like spectral whispers. A distant sound echoed through the corridors, resembling the faint sobs of a long-forgotten soul. In a room at the end of the hallway, Sarah discovered an old mirror covered with a dusty sheet. She hesitated for a moment before unveiling it, revealing a reflection distorted by time. To their horror, the mirror seemed to reflect not the present, but an unsettling scene from the past. A family dinner frozen in a moment of chaos and despair. The group recoiled in shock, realizing that they were glimpsing into the tragic history of Blackwood Manor. The once grand estate had been witness to a terrible event, leaving a stain on its very foundations. As they continued their exploration, the friends found a locked door at the end of the third-floor corridor. Determined to uncover the secrets within, they searched the mansion for a key. In an old study, Michael discovered a dusty journal that detailed the tragic tale of the Blackwood family. Generations ago, the Blackwoods were respected in the community, known for their wealth and influence. However, a dark obsession with the occult consumed the family's patriarch, resulting in a series of twisted rituals conducted within the mansion's hidden chambers. The rituals aimed to harness supernatural power, but instead unleashed an unspeakable horror. The family was driven to madness, and one by one its members met a gruesome end. The mansion itself seemed cursed, trapping their tormented souls within its decaying walls. The final entry in the journal warned of a malevolent force that preyed on the living, seeking to perpetuate the cycle of suffering. Determined to break the curse, the friends pressed on. In the attic, they discovered an ancient chest containing an assortment of ritualistic artifacts. The air grew thick with malevolence as they realized the sinister purpose behind the Blackwoods' actions. As the group delved deeper into the mansion's secrets, the spectral activity intensified. Shadows writhed on the walls, and the temperature dropped to an unbearable chill. Emma, overcome with fear, suggested leaving, but an unseen force seemed to lock the doors behind them. In a desperate attempt to end the curse, the friends decided to conduct a counter-ritual. Armed with the knowledge from the journal, they ventured into the heart of the mansion, where an ominous chamber awaited. As the clock struck midnight, they began the ritual. Unearthly whispers filled the room, and the temperature plummeted further. Shadows danced, and the very foundation of the mansion seemed to groan in agony. In the midst of the ritual, the apparition of the Blackwood patriarch manifested before them, a twisted, malevolent specter. The friends held their ground, reciting the incantations to banish the darkness that had plagued Blackwood Manor for centuries. As the final words echoed through the chamber, a blinding light engulfed the room. The mansion trembled as if purging itself of a malevolent force. When the light subsided, the friends found themselves standing in the now silent mansion. The oppressive atmosphere had lifted, and the air felt lighter. The curse had been broken, and Blackwood Manor stood silent, no longer haunted by the tragic events of its past. The friends, exhausted and shaken, left the mansion with a mix of relief and disbelief. From that night forward, Blackwood Manor stood as a silent witness to the passage of time, its secrets buried deep within its walls. The village, once wary of the haunted mansion, slowly forgot the tales that had been passed down through generations. Yet, in the dead of night, when the moon cast an ethereal glow upon the ancient forest, whispers of the mansion's haunted history could still be heard by those who dared to listen.